What's going on, MSFers? Doolam here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible Week 6, round number 3, the last one ever of the season, I think 16? It's 16, I think. So yeah, we got Somalia, and we have a pretty interesting defense. We've got Sasquatch, Emma, Null, Mephisto, and Professor X in room number 1. We got Vigilante in 2, Nightstalkers VK in 3, Sus with good old Superior 6, very interesting. Room number 5, we've got Emma, Kahori, Black Knight, APOC, and Omega Sentinel. And then room number 6, Annihilators plus Phoenix Force. 3-piece Annihilators today as well. So we got Gore, Thanos, and Glad. So it'll be interesting. Let's see. We're going to go into room number 1 first. We're going to do Mephisto, Fantastic Four, MCU, plus my own bobblehead of doom. Also, did you guys notice you could do this now? Instead of typing in Professor X, you could just type in Xavier and it does it now for you. It's pretty awesome. Kudos to Scopely on that. I wish you guys would announce things like that so we can give you proper credit, but hey, it is what it is. Skirmishers don't really matter in this room because there's Professor X's, so everybody's stopping assists for a while, so it really doesn't matter right now. And then, yeah, I'm hoping to kill Professor X pretty quickly with Mephisto. The only thing that can backfire is Mephisto's mind control. Hitting Professor X over and over again might be a problem. There's only one way to find out, though. So, yeah, that's the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is Mephisto kills my own Professor X with all of the mind controls from their Professor X. So, let's see. My other option was Black Cat, but unfortunately, Black Cat... like, I could do some things, but I don't know if Black Cat would actually help me. Does this take off Barrier or no? I don't think so. This does put Taunt on all the hero allies, though, so maybe I do that. Or I get the defense down. Let's get the assist. Let's get the assist and do more damage. Also get the trauma out there. Okay, more damage. Awesome. That's good. Let's basic here. So we're just going all in on Professor X here, trying to get a kill real quick. He does get that death proof, which is great. I do want this out here. Like, for sure I want this out here, right? Yeah, let's... because that'll clear stuff off my own Professor X as well. Okay, so he's still got some stuff. Alright. Now, I have 3 options here. So, the issue is there's a coin flip between Null, Emma, and Professor X here. So, if... oh, and Mephisto's going to be going now, too. Because he's at, what, 127? Oh, so there's a coin flip between Null... Mephisto, Emma, and Professor X. So here's my goal. Kill Professor X. Striker attack maybe gets the kill. It looks like he's going first, which is actually the best RNG I could have hoped for. Because now Null is not going to ult and clear the stuff from Professor X. So we are A-okay. My Professor X is dead. But let's hope I can end up... doing this. I could stun Professor X with the thing. Okay, so let's special here. Awesome. Okay, Cyclops turned on my own teammate. Awesome. Let's make sure Professor X dies here. Okay. He's just gonna basic, and he has blind. He's gonna basic, I think. You would ult, and I don't want that. I don't know who I want to special on, either Emma or Mephisto. What does Mephisto's got? Mephisto's gonna special. He put Taunt out there on no one. Well, I guess he put it on Emma. I don't really want him to taunt is the issue. let's put the special here. I don't want him to taunt. So let's do that. He's just gonna basic. That's fine. That's gonna miss with the assist. Okay, so the assists are coming out now, which is a thing. I kind of want to ult to get the Mark of Mephisto out there, so I have the extra armor. But I know that gives turn meter to their Professor X and would take off that blind, and he's gonna ult anyway. So I guess let's just basic and make sure he dies. This is primary and adjacent. Yep. Okay. Alright. Invisible Woman, thanks, friendo. Alright, let's basic here. All the bleeds, please end up dying. Emma's gonna take a turn ult and reduce some negative effects on Professor X, which is kind of unfortunate. Hopefully the bleeds still kill him. Nope. That's not good. I think that's it. Oh, yep. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. That's unfortunate. Let me do the Black Cat version in here instead. All right, that's okay. It is what it is. Let's do the Black Cat version instead. Fantastic for you. Let's do Black Cat and then Professor X. Is there anybody better than Black Cat here? Is there anybody better than Black Cat that could get like an ability block that would be useful? Not really. Shadow King wouldn't do anything. Daredevil's too slow. Nightcrawler doesn't spawn with speed up here. I guess Kang could get a quick slow out there, but does that really help me? Not really. Let's do it with the Black Cat version. All right, you go over here. You go over here, because I don't really care if you die. Let's do it. All right, let's see what happens. All right. Wow, really? Debuffs don't matter if you ult with anyone because Xavier will clear debuffs? Who knew? I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy. Thanks for the advice. All right, let's special on Mephisto here so we can stun to him. Okay, now we need to get the battlefield effect up with Franklin. Okay. Now we need to get the ability block here on Professor X, and now we need to hope that Null does not go before him. It doesn't look like it. Awesome, so we got very lucky. Awesome. There's Emma with the special. Okay, Null's probably going to kill Professor X here, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. Well, that'll heal him and take off the negative effects, so we might be good here. All right, let's special here. All right, we got ability block blind, defense down on Xavier here. All right. What does the special do? Apply vulnerable and defense down to the two most injured non-stun enemy, each of the previous. I feel like doing the basic would be better. I guess we can kill Sasquatch with this, so he dies. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, let's stun Professor X now, so the mind controls stop going off, and a little bit of assists, and he's gone. Okay. All right, well, that worked out better. Okay, I tried to get a little cute with Mephisto there. That's okay. Fine by me. All right, well, that worked out well. Cool. All right, and then we'll do the striker attack here, because that'll probably kill Mephisto already, and then that will kill Emma, hopefully. With the bleeds as well, we'll do a lot of damage, and then zap. All right, well, that worked out okay. I'll take it. Not too shabby. All right, just had to use Black Cat instead. Mephisto mind controls were kind of not really helping me there because of the mind controls hitting Professor X over and over again. So it is what it is. At least we got through it, so I'll take that. All right, let's go room number 2. We've got a mirror matchup here, so let's do Vigilante. So we got you. Sable just needs to be in the middle here. We'll put the Dodger next to the Taunter and go. All right, this should be pretty easy. I've seen mirror matchups go pretty well in here. I have seen some people fail it, so I'm not sure what causes that, but only one way to find out. Let's see what happens. All right, so I copied their Punisher. He copied my Punisher. My Sable is going first, which is cool. Took off everything except for the safeguard off of Daredevil Modern, which is not great. So that's fun. He didn't take it off of mine either, so that's pretty cool. Let's ult, see if we can get a kill maybe. Nope, we did some good damage though. Let's ult and get the speed up going. Punisher's almost dead as well. Okay. Okay, their Daredevil's going. Now my Daredevil's going. Awesome. All right, their Punisher's going. The counterattacks almost killed him actually, and now we get to ult with my Punisher this time. No wonder why the other Punisher didn't do that much damage. It was the clone. I was like, man, my Punisher kind of tickled, didn't he? Oh, I get special here to take off some positive effects. Cool. Let's do that. Awesome. All right, Sable's gonna go. She's gonna special. That's fine though. And then Hitmonkey's gonna go and special. Not if I kill him though. Almost. All right, let's go here because this will chain all the way across because this goes 2 spots over. Cool. Assist. Worked out perfect. All right, let's do it. Pretty easy. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's get to the next fight. That was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Mirror matchup works pretty well. As far as I know, it doesn't matter who wins the coin flip on anything. It really doesn't matter. All right, let's do Nightstalkers with Big Time Spider-Man here. So let's do you, and then Big Time Spider-Man. And we could just put him in just like that now, which is great. All right, so we got Big Time Spider-Man. We're going to do probably Skirmisher. I'll keep him as Raider because I don't care that much. All right, let's do it. We just want to get off the pre-taunt on Man-Thing and then zoom. And then zoom from there. So yeah, it'll be great. Let's do it. Let's do it. We should be good. I do know Sus will go after BTS, but it won't matter because he's just going to rewind Man-Thing and then... Oh, there's no Sus here. Right, I'm stupid. I'm just so used to there being a Sus here. All right, so we're going to ult here. I really don't care if VK takes a turn, if I'm being completely honest. I don't really think it matters all that much, so yeah. All right, let's make sure... I guess let's make sure if Void Knight doesn't take a turn. Sure. Let's go here. A lot of damage out there. Agatha's already a goner. Cool. Let's make sure Blade dies real quick. We'll target him. The passive should kill Oath from Agatha. Awesome. And it does indeed. And we are good to go. Assist. Hopefully you bleed out. Nope. He's going to take a turn. Oh, well. We got dodge on Big Time Spider-Man, so no worries. Put some defense down out there. And then this will kill. All right, cool. Super easy mirror match up there. Nothing wrong with that. And then let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right. Done. Cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see what happens next. All right, rune number 4. We've got... Oh, yeah. I can also use Mephisto here, I guess. So let's use Mephisto, APOC, Old Man Logan... Dawkin. And then I need a pre-taunt. What protectors do I have that's a pre-taunt? Ares is not. Sentinel's not. Juggernaut's not. Hyperion is not. Sasquatch is. All right, let's do it. We're going to do Sassy Pants in here. Let's do it. You're a striker. You're going to get a lot of speed bar because of Sus specialing. We got APOC stopping the safeguard. Mephisto putting on battlefield effect. Let's get it. All right, let's do it. This should be pretty straightforward. I also won't be rewound if their Green Goblin Classic takes a turn, so I could special here to make sure Super Scroll doesn't get turn meter, But I don't know if it really matters because he's already got the turn meter from on spawn. So I think I'm just going to do that instead and just not really care all that much. Because I kind of want him to special, right? Because I want him to give the turn meter to Old Man Logan and Dawkin. So let's do that. And then we're going to special here. And he's a goner. Cool. That worked out great. All right. We got a little bit of counterattacks going out there. That's fine. We got a taunt out here now as well. So I got to hit good old Lizard. All right, he's going to basic, go down the line. I have safeguard, though, so it doesn't matter. Plus, Apoc's probably going to get speed up here as well from the retaliate. He will indeed. Awesome. And then, all right, we still got the taunt, so let's special. Okay. And then I'm probably going to be... Oh, I'm going to be able to ult. Cool. Let's ult here. And then I'll be able to punch Super Scroll. Oh, really? The assist? Oh, maybe not. Okay, we're good. Bye. Oh, he's not going to die. The bitch! Well, that's unfortunate. Wow, that tickled. Oh, never mind. I thought that was going to do damage for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I really thought that was going to do damage. And then I remembered I have Markham Mephisto with defense up and safeguard. All right, well, I really thought that was going to, like, destroy Dawkin at the minimum, but I guess not. That was pretty easy. All right, I really didn't need Mephisto elsewhere. That's why I figured I'd slot him into room number 1, but guess not. All right, we're going to do a Cursed here. We're going to throw in a Zazel as well, because that's pretty fun. Mordo, actually, you know what? Juggernaut, you're off the team, buddy. Juggernaut, you're off the team, brother. Yeah, I'm going to do a Zazel with everybody else. This will stop. Emma passive isn't working here. BK charges are gone. Yeah, this should be great. Azazel will get a nice rewind everywhere, so this should be awesome. The only person I really need to make sure I rewind here is going to be Omega Sentinel, because she's the only other one that's relatively strong and goes at, I think, 125. So as long as I rewind her, I'm good, which I can target her, so I'm fine. If I could hit Apoc with one of these, that'd be great. I did. Awesome. If I could hit Kahori with one of these as well, that would also be great. It does not look like I did, unfortunately. So that's kind of cool. She's just going to basic anyway, so it's not like it really matters all that much. Apoc won't get turn meter or speed up from this, so bye, Apoc. Striker attack might actually kill him. He'll heal a bit, though, from dropping below 50, though, right? Oh, well, he almost did. Okay, we'll special here. Bye, Apoc. Apoc's a goner. And then Black Knight is going to get absolutely shredded by this as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! I'm like the Kool-Aid man. All right, we're good. We should be good. All right, this will put out a lot of bleeds out there as well. Get another rewind. Yeah, nobody's going anywhere. Oh, this is room number 5 as well, so I'm getting a lot more damage because of the traumas. Right, I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Bye. Well, that worked out pretty well. All right. Accursed is no longer hot trash. You just needed stars on them. That was the problem. Which seems to be the case for a lot of characters coming out recently. You need stars on them. Who knew? Who knew? All right, room number 6. Time to take a drop fight here because Immortal X-Men's going to fail me once again. Let's do it. Immortal, Jean Grey Storm, Polaris, Cable, Rachel. Let's go. Let's move you over here, Rachel in the middle, Skirmisher, as we've talked about, and go. So the good thing is Gladiator will not have immunity now. So that's pretty gnarly. We like to see that. So Rachel already doing some things and stopping the immunity, which means I'm pretty sure I can stun. So we have to stun Gore here. Awesome. He also doesn't have safeguard, which is pretty nice. All right, then we're going to special over here. I really don't know why people are not putting Thanos next to Omega Red. I think it's kind of a mistake, honestly. So yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. So let's ult here and spread the stun. Awesome. And then we're gonna special here. And then we're gonna special here. And then we're gonna ult. Thanos barely lives, which is quite unfortunate. Rachel's dead now. That's not good. There goes Jean Grey. Huh. Well, that's annoying. And now Thanos is above 50% life? Insane. Now he's not, though. Ha! As long as Thanos isn't above 50% life, that's fine. Yeah, Immortal failing again. What a surprise. I know. I know. All right, so we got what? Glad, Thanos, and Omega Red. That's not bad. I'll be able to take that out pretty easily. All right, what else do I have left? So we do need Ares no matter what, right? Because Ares is going to stop the safeguard. We should do Ultimus as well to take the taunt off of Gladiator as quickly as possible. And then maybe let's do like Shadow King, no, and who else ults quite fast? They won't have safeguard. There are not 3 annihilators. What? Gladiator spawns with safeguard, defense up, and immunity by himself. Huh? Yeah, let's throw in Kang in there for fun. Get a little 5% turn meter, a little bit of extra damage out there. A little bit of extra damage out there. My bad. Nah, you're good, buddy. Nah, you're good. All right, so we'll get the special out there. We'll get a big hit. No worries. We got some darkness out there as well, which is pretty great. We'll get some assists out there, and then we'll get an ult, and this will do some good damage as well. That kills. Awesome. And then at minimum, we can get an ability block here, even though he's got no abilities anyway. But we'll get a trauma and a defense down out there, so that's pretty gnarly. And he's a goner. All right, cool. So we only dropped 2 fights. So we dropped the room 1 because we used Mephisto instead of Black Cat. And then room 6 here because Immortal X-Men still sucks. So yeah, I think gear 20ing Storm and Jean Grey is going to be a thing for sure to be able to get through that. So not a bad score, 49-393. Let's see how my opponent did. Looks like he hasn't attacked. Okay, then. I'll have to come back and record this later because he is a butt face. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll be back later to record this. All right, coming back in the next day. Let's see what my opponent did. I won. He didn't attack. Well, okay, then. Okay, well, I guess I won by default. But hey, that's going to be my first 2-win week in quite a while. I have not had a 2-win week in some time. I'm curious if this guy potentially quit. Nope, he might have just forgotten to attack. Well, okay, then I'll take it. 2-1. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, this has been Duelum. Later, MSFers.